Have you ever wondered which stroke is best for racing a triathlon? Should you stick to freestyle or switch it up and try breaststroke? Well, in this video I'm going to answer that question and break down why one stroke gives you an edge over the other. Hi everyone, my name is Phil Mosley and I'm an experienced triathlon coach with 26 years of experience under my belt. And in this video I'm going to compare freestyle and breaststroke swimming to find out which one is most beneficial during a triathlon race. So sit tight as I explore the ins and outs of these two strokes, discuss the pros and cons of each, and ultimately answer which one gives you the biggest advantage. But first, please do me a favour and hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming triathlon videos. Right, let's dive in. During the swimming section of a triathlon, you can do whichever stroke you like, and the most common stroke is freestyle, but that doesn't mean it's what you have to do. So before I begin comparing the strokes, let's take a look at the men's world records for 100 meters breaststroke and freestyle. So breaststroke, the record is 56.88 seconds for 100 meters, and freestyle it's 46.91 seconds. So as you can see, the freestyle stroke is approximately 20% faster than breaststroke. But also you can see that breaststroke can still be a fast option. And if I could swim 56 seconds for 100 meters, I would be very happy no matter what stroke it was. So which stroke should you choose for your triathlon? Let's start by looking at the pros and cons of breaststroke. So with breaststroke, it's easier to breathe because your head remains above the water for longer. And this means you feel more in control because you can take in oxygen whenever you like. You'll also benefit from a sense of familiarity and comfort, because if you learned breaststroke first, you might be more comfortable with that stroke. And that kind of thing makes a really big difference to your confidence and anxiety levels before and during a triathlon. It's also easier to see when you're swimming breaststroke. Compared to freestyle, you'll spend more time with your head up, so you're more likely to swim from A to B in a straight line. Whereas people who swim freestyle in open water have been shown to actually swim 10% further often than they need to, partly because it's harder to see where you're going. So let's look at some of the cons of breaststroke. Breaststroke is slower than freestyle, there's no getting away from it, which means you'll be at a competitive disadvantage versus those who swim freestyle. You'll probably be out there for longer, which all adds to your tiredness and the fatigue that you'll experience during race day. Breaststroke expends more energy per stroke than freestyle due to its stroke mechanics, so there's a higher risk you'll have aching legs and shoulders as you go into the bike and run sections. You'll also feel at a psychological disadvantage because you'll be one of the only ones who aren't swimming freestyle. And if you're someone who likes to fit in and not stand out from the crowd, that may be a factor for you on race day. Right, let's look at some of the pros and cons of swimming freestyle now. As I've mentioned before, freestyle is the fastest stroke by 20%. And seeing as triathlon is a competitive sport, it makes sense to choose the quicker stroke rather than one that puts you at an immediate disadvantage. If you're already competent at freestyle, you'll be in a more streamlined body position compared to breaststroke, and it will require less energy per stroke. That means you'll feel less achy and tired afterwards, and you'll feel fresher for the bike and run. Freestyle also gives you more opportunity to draft behind or to the side of other swimmers. Drafting during the swim is within the rules, and it can make swimming feel 10% easier for a given speed. And this is a significant performance benefit that you're unlikely to get if you choose breaststroke. On the downside, freestyle requires you to turn your head to breathe, which can be challenging for beginners. It also means you're susceptible to waves crashing into your face or sunlight blinding you every time you turn your head to breathe. And with freestyle, you're more likely to get caught up in traffic on race day because you'll be swimming at a similar speed to many others, which means you'll be surrounded by kicking legs and flailing arms. And anyone who's swum a big triathlon will know how unpleasant or anxious that can feel. Freestyle is a difficult stroke to master. It requires one-to-one coaching and years of practice to get good. So if you're only ever considering doing one triathlon, you might be better off sticking to breaststroke. So they were some of the pros and cons of both strokes, but which one is right for you? Well, it depends on your background and goals. Beginner triathletes might initially prefer breaststroke because of the familiarity and comfort. However, I recommend transitioning to freestyle once you get comfortable in the water. And by practicing and learning proper freestyle technique, you'll eventually swim more efficiently and save energy for the cycling and running sections later on in the race. That said, a good breaststroke beats a bad freestyle stroke. So don't feel pressured into swimming freestyle on race day just because other people are doing it. Overall, it's about choosing the best stroke for your abilities and comfort level. And remember, the primary goal is to finish and enjoy the race. Are you eager to start your triathlon journey but not sure where to begin? Download my free PDF triathlon training programs by clicking the link in the description. These include pool and open water swim workouts tailored to your level, which will help you build confidence and improve your swimming ability. I hope this video has provided you with some insight into choosing the best stroke for your triathlon swimming. Don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Happy training, and I'll see you in the next video.